Graeme Ward, I work for Jacobs UK. I'm a building surveyor. I've been sent on the Nebosh course because my company feels that because one of the clients that we deal with, they need a health and safety official to liaise with them in terms of, it's complicated, but it's basically they need somebody to liaise with the client that we've got who's a competent person in terms of health and safety. So that's why I'm here. The reason I'd recommend RISC is the way that they try and teach the course. They do it in a way that it tries to funnel everything down into that single point of the test. The guaranteed pass thing is something that if you put everything in it and then you fail, it's there to help you. It's like to back you up at the end of the day. Them giving out the phone number is always helpful. Just because I haven't used it doesn't mean that somebody else might not start to get nervous or something like that. The classroom settings, the information that they hand out and the books and everything like that. It's I can't really compare it to the other way that other companies do it by having the two together, but just trying to imagine processing all of that information in the same way. It makes me really glad that I actually went this way, because I don't know if I could pass it that way, but this way I'm pretty confident that I will, because I've done everything that they've laid out, and because if you do what they want you to do and do all the work, 77% of people pass. If you don't, it's a 32% people pass. So I'd rather go with those odds than some other way. So that's probably why, yeah. I wasn't aware that RISC had a higher than average one until I came in on Monday and saw the banner that they've got at the back. But I'm assuming that that's one of the reasons why my company chose them ahead of everybody else. I knew that Nebosh was fairly difficult. I didn't realize it was this difficult, or at least that lower national pass rate. So the difference in the numbers is pretty substantial, to be honest. So it makes me feel a lot better. If it just came in and said, oh, it's a 32% pass rate, and they didn't say anything else, but I'm that 77% next to it, makes you feel, all right, I've got a better than average chance if I'm on this one than I would be on somebody else's. So yeah, the reason I'm in London is because I live in London, my office is based in London. I was aware of the guaranteed pass scheme, and it slightly influenced me. It's kind of like that safety net you've got, but you don't really want to use it. But I suppose it might save the company a bit of money in the long run. Not that they're short of cash, but it's a nice thing to have to fall back on it. You never know what the exam's going to be like on the day that you take it, I suppose. We were told that he would give us his phone number so he could call us out of hours. I haven't used it yet, but I could see that I might use it over the weekend if I start to panic or something like that on the Sunday night. It's, again, like the guaranteed pass scheme, it's something nice that you can kind of fall back on. It's a safety net, because especially with a 3-day weekend, because of the bank holiday, it might be like it's pretty much half the time that we're going to be on this course that you're not going to be seeing people or sit down or learning anything. It's just on your own. So if you've got like that thing, like that safety net that you can fall back on and talk to them and have somebody there who might have been really good. Like you know that if you ask him a question, he won't give you the answer. He'll help you he'll guide you towards there, which is kind of what you need. You don't want someone to phone. You don't want to phone someone up and go, oh, the answer is this. You want them to go, oh, well, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? Which is pretty sure what it'll do. I've enjoyed the way that they've presented it. It's a lot of information to take into a short period of time, and they've spoken about the different methods that people use to do it. For example, because I'm doing the MCC1 as well in a couple of weeks' time as well. I can't imagine doing this, then that, and then having both exams after it. I think it's just far too much information to even in the 5 days, I'm starting to forget things and I won't be able to remember it until I start revising. And having two separate things come together and overlap would just be confusing, and you'd start to misremember things and things like that. So, and I like the classroom as well. There's been talk about e-learning and stuff like that. We had a little discussion about this morning, but you get so much more like feedback, and because you're sat next to somebody who's in the same position as you can talk to them about it, and you can bounce ideas off them. How are you remembering this? How are you remembering that? How do you get along with this? It's so much better than being sat at a computer. You've also got the kind of the peer pressure to do your homework and stuff like that, which is, it's good because it makes you do it,